What's up, traders? Welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I'll be doing a live analysis, live trading session like we do every trading days, also sometimes Sundays. So in this live session, I'll try to analyze everything, all the pairs, try to cover like every day. The only thing you need to do is smash the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't done yet. As you know that today already there is a news released and there is NFP coming. This is the first week of the month, is always very, very important because NFP is where the most of the trades come in, most of the volume come in the market. So if you want to learn more how we trade, and if you want me to analyze your favorite pairs, and also sometime if we find a trading opportunity, we do definitely open trades as you have seen in the past. So let's begin today's session. With that said, see what kind of pairs that giving us trading opportunity. We see that gold is trying to break up to the upside after this movement to the upside. Rejection, as I mentioned yesterday in the live session, you remember or no, when this doji formed, what did I say? That I'm not fully I was not bearish, as I told that I know that gold is likely to go up, and this is what happening. If you remember this live session, what did I say? That I'm not comfortable for shorting gold from here with this doji. The reason is, you see that this is what happened. Gold in fact created an inverted head and shoulder and trying to break to the upside. So why did I thought that way? Thing can be transferred so that you can predict the next time. Is, see, this is the health of the candle. It's a strong breaker, right? If you consider this bull candles with the bear candles is very, very weaker. Especially when you see this kind of stronger bull candles with a narrow doji. Okay, in most cases, you see that the next one started to push up, and that is what happened. The reason is, you know, that here many traders might be trapped. The reason for being trapped in this zone is because, you know, the traders will think that, okay, reversal pattern here, tested the reversal pattern, okay, as a neckline, previous support tested as a resistance, rejected. Not always like that. After this rejection, you need to look at the health of the candle. How much stronger the rejection is, just a profit taking or it's a reversal. Okay, it's very important. This doji formed on gold is in fact a profit taking. Okay, it's a profit taking. And how do we know that profit taking? Look at the, as I told you, that impulse, and see this is a nice looking correction. It's not a reversal. So, and as a result, we have seen that the market opened today and we have seen some bullish move is happening. So it doesn't mean that again it will go up like that, but we could see a zone where we might see clearly the direction. It is possible to break out. Okay, it is possible because today news is coming, FOMC later today, and that will play a big role. Okay, if gold blow out, okay, you see that there is nothing here, it's a void, and we might see a very, very aggressive move if in case it's blow out like that. Okay, it might will create a higher high here. That is one possibility. If it rejects after an overextended market, then we can sell immediately. Even we will buy based on how this price action will do here. Okay, especially this local trend line. If it blows out, then we will be buying. If it creates an overextended market condition and then start to drop, we'll sell. There is one probability to happen that happens in gold over and over again, is to create a giant candle like that, and then, you know, to create an overextended market like this and then immediately come back down again and continue to drop. and this happens also in over and over again in the gold market. Gold is very, very different than any other instrument you can see in the market, and that is why I have created a separate 3 important thing that you need to look for when you are trading gold, and will be released just after live streaming, maybe two hours later of finishing this live stream. So make sure guys you smash the like button, hit that subscribe button, press that bell notification. Why you need to press that bell? Because see, trading is very different from any other things. If you have a music channel, you can listen to the music anytime, but trading, you need to listen to the heart. When the market is moving, you need to know that. So that is why pressing the bell button is very important. As soon as I release analysis, so that you can find in your finger point, I do analyze a very fastest way possible. So with that said, guys, let me look at the chat. Very good. I see that everyone is here. Thank you very much, Muhammad. Good evening, sir. Waiting for your magical analysis. Absolutely. Thank you very much. I am here to give everything possible to all of you guys. Thank you very much for your appreciation. Good evening from Trinidad, Meldale. Thank you very much. Hagai, good day, coach. Always waiting to learn from you. Thank you, Hagai, very much. Chris, good afternoon, coach. Jenny, like the video, please. Thank you very much for your call. Trader Voma, good day, sir. Trader Voma, thank you very much. Please, DXY, I'll look at it. Chat, hello again, coach. Thank you, chat. Thank you. Hello again. Thank you for joining the second time. Awesome. As you know that every one of you know, I come on live 2 times now. One this time, which is the New York session, and another one I come on live in before London session, so which is 3:30 p.m. in Sydney time. You can Google your time to see, or press that bell button so that you are notified when I am live. Hi coach, what is going on with NZD/USD? What do you see? Favor? You would look at it. Hi there, Salam from Pakistan. Thank you very much, Aras. Chad, AUD/USD. Hamingshu, will look at it. Euro dollar royal. Good day, coach from Nigeria. Thank you, Christopher Way. Good evening. Euro GBP. Yeah. The Pilo BTC USD, please. Yeah, we'll look at it. Euro GBP. Euro GBP. So I have quite a few requests for Euro GBP. Bearish head and shoulder possible in gold. Okay, so let's look at, first of all, Chris, good afternoon, coach. Thank you very much. So let me look at Euro GBP and then we'll jump on gold. We already talked about gold. We'll come back again. So everything will be done over and over again. Euro GBP, we are running a short trade on Euro GBP. This is the trade which almost, because we always, most of the time, not always, most of the time, we have a bigger profit target than our risk. When we see a very high probability trade, then we might reduce the profit target. But the Euro GBP trade that we have opened, which is now, which is almost a little bit of profit, but when we have started, so it came to profit and then again went back. So that's what happened in the market. Let me see what's happening on the daily. Okay, for me, Euro GBP is still bearish. Okay, it's still bearish. If you look at this daily price action on Euro GBP, you see that there is a very, very strong move happen. Okay, it's a impulse to the downside, big impulse followed by little correction. Now, as you can see, this red candle on the daily is in fact has created a lower high. Okay, so Euro GBP, okay, creating a lower high with this daily time frame. What we see that the previous day created this narrow doji. For me, it's a bearish. When we see that the price break from this level, it might create a big move. Now today, as soon as market open, we have seen some movement towards the downside and then again started to push to the upside. What I think that high probability that Euro GBP will drop. Okay, Now anything can happen anytime. It could go up to test this daily 20 period moving average. If it goes, then goes. But for me, it is high probability that Euro GBP will come back down. At least we can expect a test of this support or even lower than this. So with that said, for me, if you look at the intraday, we see that Euro GBP in fact created this big move and then correction, series of lower high, couple of false breakout. Now this one also trying to create, that created a false breakout, in fact has a rejection. So there is a lot of up and down. Now in case, if let's say if it creates an inverted head and shoulder and then reverse, then we can say that in that case Euro GBP might go to this test, this daily 20 EMA, which is well above, but still we can say that it's bearish. Still we can expect it to break down, and I think that highly likely that Euro GBP will drop. So let's see what happened. Okay, we'll keep running. If you are not trading yet, then I'll say that see what happened. Either the market is reversing from here or it is just continuing to the downside. Okay, so you need to we'll be seeing, analyzing, and then we'll decide which way we will be trading Euro GBP. All right guys, so let's look at what's happening now. So we have seen gold, we have seen Euro GBP. Let me look at chat. Okay, favor NZD USD. Yeah, Rizban. Hello coach Rizban. Mohammad Faisal said, please tell me buy or sell. I'm confused. So which one you wanna buy or sell? I don't know which one you're talking about. Chad, Christopher, where are you based in Australia? Okay. Rich, sir, please gold. Yeah, look at it. Hello, coach, please gold. Yeah, look at it. So you see quite a few requests for. Okay, Haider says US oil dancing in the same level. Yeah, looks like that US oil. So US oil, in fact, we had one trade, now the other one is running. We'll analyze full, look at it for the US oil. Yeah, so can you look at gold please? Okay, I see quite a few requests on gold. All right, so let's look at gold. Okay, we looked at gold again. So let's do a full analysis on gold, and then we'll know exactly what might happen. Looking at the monthly first of all. Okay, so you see that first of all gold, in fact this is the monthly chart. Now I want to look at an overall picture. See this one, this zone is in 2012, but the same kind of pattern. If you closely look at, you'll see that gold has created a double lower high. With that reversal, we have seen that gold in fact has broken down, right? It's a strong breakdown, followed by the narrow doji is basically a retracement on the monthly tested zone, and then we have seen a big breakdown, right? If you look closely, you see the same kind of pattern has created. Gold has formed a double top here, okay, and then we have seen a very strong breakdown from this resistance level. Now gold is in a zone where it is in fact below this important level of monthly support zone. Okay, this support zone has broken on gold. All right, and the previous months it created an inside bar which is within the previous month's low, and you know that high and low. So after this kind of candle, we can expect now two things. One is creating a lower high, to create another monthly candle, or it just to continue to drop. But what I think that is that this, to form this monthly candle, the price just travel from one zone to the other zone. That's what it does. Now you see that gold is now approaching this monthly opening and closing, which is an important level of resistance. There is another one here. So what I think that gold might do is, first of all, it might bounce from this resistance and then could come back to the support zone again. Okay, it's a possibility. If it breaks to the upside, if it blows out on the lower time frame, then we might see it is going to this resistance zone. So there are two resistance, one at 1660 or 1661, the other one is 1681. Now look at the weekly time frame. If you look at let me tell you the price action, what I see from here, we have seen an impulse, right? And then there's a triangle. Okay, with that triangle, normally this price is supposed to break down, right, to the downside when you see this. Now the price is approaching this weekly resistance as well. Looking at the daily, so we have seen the daily high is broken. So only if you look at the daily, the previous day, it's a bullish engulfer has been created. Okay, on gold you see that bullish engulfer, low and high crossed and closed as a very strong bullish engulfer. Okay, so with that said, guys, what I think, I see that in fact gold, this is the daily chart. Okay, now if gold, today news is very important. Okay, if it breaks up, okay, then we can say that it has created an inverted head and shoulder and then may do something like that. Okay, this is one possibility. Another possibility is remaining this resistance intact and then falling down. So now the fact is that there is a news coming, okay, and the FOMC, which is really important. Let me tell you, Forex Factory. Okay, calendar. So for those who are completely new, this is a free website where you can find all kinds of news announcement. Now if you look at this FOMC at 5 a.m. Sydney time, which is now at 11:48 p.m., we see that in fact this rate announcement is crucial for the strengthening of US dollar. Okay, I'll tell you that do not trade gold at all until this news release. There are two news coming, one at 5 a.m. another at 5:30 a.m. the Sydney time again, which is a couple of hours later today, quite a few hours later. And this news announcement, and then there will be NFP. So in fact this news announcement will be a huge impact on US dollar strengthening. And so that is why, let's say if you look at the local, that lower time frame on gold, there is a probability for a blowout. Okay, as I told you, we see that there is an inverted head and shoulder has formed on gold. Now if it blows to the upside, there are two ways. If we see a very strong breakout, smaller retracement to this level, we can go long. So really the market structure will be reformed after the news announcement. So for gold, I would say that let's prepare, understand everything, and then we'll see which way we can trade. Okay. Yeah, this is the price action is very complex without the news is been released, because it will change completely. The market structure will change. Let me tell you what do I mean by this will change. Look at this one here. You see this candle, when the news was releasing, I was here, I was doing the live stream, you remember? No, this one. You see, this is FOMC news candle on gold. This is dodgy, right? And before this forming this dodgy, exactly this is what I told. I have still that video in the YouTube where I posted as a short video. So when this, before this candle formed, okay, let me repeat that again. You see here, you can't understand. Here it looks like that, okay, creating series of higher low, probably will create something like that, inverted head and shoulder. Confusing, isn't it? And then the news candle came, FOMC, and with that FOMC news candle we have seen an incredible drop, okay, and then again rise. So that is why FOMC will really change this price action. If we see, let's say, a big doji like that, FOMC doji, something like that, yeah, we might see that, okay, now start to drop or change its trend. We'll understand how the price might move. So with that said, we need to wait for gold to see how the news is being released, and then before news, okay, before the news there are some movement happen, and we can take that advantage. If I see suitable trading opportunity, I will definitely send it to the students in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, and also I'll be trading. As soon as I will find that opportunity, I'll definitely take it. Okay, so let me look at chat. In the meantime, guys, if you want to join us to learn our strategies in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, you can find a link in the description. You can visit the website. You will be learning our strategies and also trade with us every day that we send to our students. So let's look at Himanshu Gbpusd, Himanshu euro dollar. Yeah. Yes, Supreme, what is the best way to learn and understand fundamental and news? Very good question. Okay, let's get to that point straight. What is the best way to learn and understand fundamentals and news? Okay, let me show you with an example. You see AUD USD. Let me give you this trade here. This is the answer for this question. So the question was, what is the best way to understand and learn fundamental? What's that question? Okay. Now when Aussie dollar, next day the news was coming, this candle was forming, and that time when this candle was forming, okay, I've sent out the trade alert to our students during this time, and that was a buy signal here. Okay, I'll tell you what's the relationship with the news and fundamental. And look at this one here, what happened, this trade. Okay, it was a big trade, right? Now what is the relationship with that fundamental? As a retail trader, it is almost, I'll say that, impossible to grasp everything, how the fundamental will impact the price. This is only the job of banks, or especially the banks who are the bigger investor, who has a huge investment. Then as a retail trader, how can we get advantage of this fundamental and news release? See, as a matter of fact, after studying long time the market that I told before in all the sessions, that price normally behave a little bit differently based on how the news will be released. Okay, so what I observed over long time is that when there is a news coming, the price behave in a certain way that you can understand what is happening, what will happen based on, let's say, 2 or 3 sessions price action. And that's the approach that I apply. I do not look at, so see, when the news will be released, right, is released, but what will happen before news release. Try to understand what I'm telling. Let's say this candle, see, this buy candle formed almost 24, around 40 hours, okay, 40 hours earlier than news release, right? So then how do you know what will be the news result and how it will impact? You don't know. It is not possible as a retail trader to know the insider news, right? It's illegal. Even if anyone knows, he will be taken. So in that case, then how can you use that information? Is from the behavior. You see, this is a buy here. It's from the behavior. So the price behave in a way that will tell you which way the market will be heading based on news release. And that is only the best way that I found to understand the impact of news release with, that means the fundamental, with the price action or the technical. So, but when the news release, let's say news released here, okay, ADP non-farm employment change, which was predicted as 178k. The result is 239k, right? It's bigger. So now if you look at the news impact, there is a news impact. It says that measure, so effect, okay, actual greater than forecast is good for currency. It says, according to the news commentary, we see that actual greater than the forecast is good for currency. Now you see that actual, in fact, is greater than forecast, right? 239k is greater than forecast, so good for currency. What is the currency? USD. So that means we can say that USD getting stronger, right? Let's see now what's happening. If that's the case, then we see strengthening in gold, right? Now strengthening in gold means weakness in dollar. Look at Gbpusd, look at Euro USD. I don't think that it is showing any weakness in dollar, right? It's showing the strength. So I don't see any strengthening in dollar. I see weakness in dollar instead. After the news announcement, we see that gold is going up, right? So how do you relate this information, right? You understood it, hopefully. Now then, how you can use that information in that case? As I told you, from the data is what data came here. They know 24, 38, 40 hours earlier, or maybe earlier than this. And then they place their order, big boys, in the market based on the job data come. And that is where you have to go with them. Then you can make big money from the market. When the job or when the data released, it's already gone. It's a dead result. Okay. So that covers in one of our strategy. We have specific strategy to track this kind of price action with the news announcement. If you are our lifetime member, then I'll tell you that go to the dashboard. There will be some more update also on that one as well. I'm preparing some more update. Everything is always updated, everything is always evolved. But if you are our lifetime member, go to your student dashboard, find out news and price action premium strategy. That will tell you exactly what is the relationship with the price action with this fundamental news release. Okay, I don't think that any other way it's possible to understand, because fundamental is a really complex thing that you can't apply in a short-term trading. Why? Let's say a country increase its interest rate, okay, now how it will impact the currency, very difficult to understand. Can't, because see, a country's economy depends on many things. For example, a country's economy may be depending on more on export or more on import. So there is a lot of factors involved in it. Okay, so so that is why you can't predict exactly from this result which way the market will be heading. It's like being a detective, you know, that Sherlock Holmes. So you have to be like a Sherlock Holmes, like trying to understand the price action based on the news release. It will leave a clue. Always the price action leaves a clue of what's happening in the market. And that is what smart trader does. Only rely on the price action, and the news release is an indicator of price action. Hopefully that you understood. As I told you that we have a specific strategy. If you want to learn that, you can join the lifetime access. It's very little in comparison with the value you'll get. And over time, I'll try to explain more and more. Just stick to the channel. Make sure you smash the like button. Okay, give a big thumbs up. Okay, and we'll discuss more and more on this one. Good afternoon, coach. US30, please look at it. Coming show euro dollar. Yep, no problems. Christopher, I'm based in SG. Very good, Christopher. Thank you very much. Can you look at GBP USD? Yeah, look at it. Hello, coach. Can you look at US100? Yep, look at it. Next, we will look at indices. Mariam, GBP USD. Yep. Sir, great traders. Lowell ask, sir, great trade on WTI. Can you please analyze the trade so I know what strategy you applied? Okay, Lowell, yeah, very good. Thank you very much for that. Okay, so yeah, let's look at that one. Okay, so US oil, in fact, we had two trades. Okay, yesterday one, you remember that we closed with profit. So which one you are asking for? Okay, thank you. I'll look at both of them. Okay, so US oil, let me look at the entry and everything. So what we see that so we sold, we bought US oil today. Yesterday one, this one here, you can see that also. The one that we did yesterday. Let me do the full things so that So we had two trades. One, the one that yesterday you have seen that we closed with profit. Okay. The other one today we have opened here, right? So which is running a little profit. Now let me analyze the trade. So what is working for me also will be working for you. Now the one that we opened yesterday here, as I mentioned before, that after this doji, now we have a specific strategy. Both of this trade applied the same strategy. Now if I turn on our strategy indicator, we see that the buy signal here is exactly here. Okay, and that's the trade was winner that you have seen, okay, in our Forex trading user academy, exactly from here. Now why did I bought US oil here is because we see that, as I mentioned before, that there is a strong bullish engulfer followed by a doji continuation pattern, high probability. Now as you can see, US oil in fact created this impulse on the lower time frame correction, and again grab liquidity, again created this impulse to the upside. So with that doji here, okay, we have seen when this doji formed, I have seen that it just crossed the 20 period moving average and then closed back above as a doji. Now with the higher time frame, as I mentioned yesterday, that we see the price was creating series of higher low, crossing the daily 20 period moving average as well. So weekly perspective, we see that US oil in fact created a very strong bullish price action here as well. Monthly, there is a strong bullish candle followed by this month we have seen primarily the prices started to push up, followed by these months as soon as market opened we have seen another push, and I think that at certain level we could see some push to the upside, as this is a long-term bull market on US oil. Now intraday, what we have seen that in fact there is an impulse here. You see that we bought here this bullish market, we got a profit on this one. Now it came for retracement and to the same level where there is a previous level, there is a previous support zone. Okay, so can't exactly define it, this level. We have seen that with this back-to-back two dojis, you can see that two dojis from this level we have seen a bounce, and then from that level when the price came here with this 20 period moving average, we have seen another bounce, okay, another push to the upside, and as soon as I have saw that, I bought again, because for me I think that this price will continue to go up, okay, and if it goes up we can expect to have another profit on this one. So this is the, both of them are trend following strategy. According to our trend following strategy, US oil is bought. If you want to learn that strategy and also trade with us, I'll invite you to visit the link in the description, and also there is a link at the top of this pin. There is a discount going on. You can go to the website and then join Forex Trading User Academy to become lifetime partner, that a trader with us, in fact gain the freedom that we are offering. So with that said, let me look at chat. Christopher Way, thanks. Okay, thank you. No problems, chat. You are always welcome, no problems. Tanga, in 4-hour chart, bearish head and shoulder, possible in gold. Yep, no problems. Thank you very much. Sir, can you please speak a bit louder? Okay, let me come closer. I think sometime need to come closer. Okay, hopefully that you can hear me. I removed the boomer. I need to bring it back, I think, because sometimes it feels discomfort. Anyway, I'll make it a bit closer next. So sir, can you please speak a bit? Okay, no problems, I'll do that. Good morning FRM Canada, no problems, thank you very much. I'll have good day coach, thank you very much. NZD USD my friend, yeah, favor, no problem. GBP cat please. Shanos, yeah sir, please quite guide a bit WTI. I think that WTI is showing some bullish move. Let's see what happened. Lowell grades trade, yeah, we discussed it already. Okay, also good morning, thank you very much coach. Can you please analyze US30? Okay, let's look at US30 and then we'll go to the GBP USD. Okay, Nicholas asks, sir, which indicators are you using? Nicholas, this is our trend following straight indicator. You can't find it on TradingView for free. This is, you see that back to back to buy signal is according to the rules of our trend following strategy. So this indicator is basically our custom indicator, which is our trend following strategy. You know that we have created an expert advisor for both TradingView and for MT4 platform. So if you are our students in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy lifetime member, you will be able to access this indicator from your student dashboard. Okay, so once you join, you will find it in your student dashboard. You can use that either in TradingView or in MT4, both version available. So I'll not recommend you to use that indicator without learning the strategy, because I will not tell you to use an indicator without understanding why it has used. So if you learn the strategy, you can use that indicator. And to do that, you need to be our lifetime member. It's something created after a long that back testing. So it has to be it's a property that if you our member, you can have it, which is very reasonable in terms of trading. You know that in trading things are very expensive, but I keep it very simple. Okay, very simple, reasonable for everyone. When I started trading, I sometimes told you that that I paid just when I didn't know anything in Australia, I paid $15,000 only for a three days workshop, and that I didn't learn anything. And then I found an online mentor. He's really very good. I appreciate him. I truly learned a lot of things from him, and that's what I need. And that I bought a lot of courses, and that really helped me. Trust me, I'm like truly speaking, without learning you can't progress in this industry. You just start to lose money. And I got 2-3 mentors completely. There are a lot of things again, and I combined all them together. Okay, so I that all those resources already available in Forex Trading Wizard Academy when I started. So everything, and then when I gathered everything and I applied, and I started to found my own way of understanding the market, and I blend together to make the greatest trading strategy ever you will find. And this is the best trading platform you will ever find in the entire industry. I can assure you about this. The quality of education coming more and more day by day. Everything is evolving, so make sure you don't miss that out. You'll find a lot of value in it. Thank you very much for that. John Kreiga, hello coach, doing a great job. Yeah, you are doing a great job too by appreciating. Thank you very much. Vubhaya, thought on dollar yen, please. Yeah, we'll look at it. Kakulan, hi. Hello, Kakulan. Let's look at dollar yen. Let's see what's happening. Okay. Dollar yen, I think that is trying to fall down. Let me look at the monthly. Okay, so we have seen that in fact dollar yen long-term bull market, but looks like that bull's a little bit of tired. Okay, this is a long-term bull market. You can see this is the monthly chart, very strong move. Okay, and I was posting analysis when the here, it's a long time ago. So we see the dollar yen in fact created this big move. I think that the bulls are very weaker in dollar yen now. If we consider this price action, let's take our Fibonacci level and to see in fact where you can expect. Let me draw the 38.2% Fibonacci already is there. What I think that dollar yen will come back down to break the monthly low, probably will create something like this one. You see that has broken the doji and then gone up. So what I think that dollar yen come back, will break this monthly low and then probably will create another push up. So looking at the weekly, we have seen after this doji, the price has broken the weekly high, created a lower high. That means that broken this weekly doji, that means it has in fact created a lower high, tested the upper part of the previous weekly doji, and then coming back down means it might create now a lower low. Okay, so this is the level, that is 38.2% monthly Fibonacci level. What I think that we could see a lower low, which is this trend line, which is coming to the monthly Fibonacci level. Let's draw that. Okay, looking at the daily, I think dollar is gonna do that. Okay, it's gonna come back down probably to this level, and from here we might see a long wick candle like that, and then we could see a rise. So with that said, for now short-term bearish until we see a strong bullish market. So we have seen in this 4-hour time frame, the previous session has created a strong bearish candle followed by a doji. It's a continuation pattern, but as FOMC coming, we might see some spike up and then could continue to drop. So for me, I think the dollar yen might be creating short-term bearish. As I told you that FOMC will change many things. Okay, okay, so with that said, we see the dollar yen in fact created some bearish price action. Let me look at now what's happening here. Guys, let me look at what you guys and girls are up to. Good evening, coach. US30, please. Yeah, let's look at US30 now. Okay, okay, US30 exactly did that, started to drop. So let me look at the monthly. What we have seen, guys, that monthly, you see that after this big giant candle on the monthly, we have seen that the price has broken the monthly high, okay, and then start to retreat back. Okay, so because it has a big move up, now we can expect some retracement. All right, so we can expect some drop weekly. Now if you remember that yesterday's live session, this is what exactly I told, that US30 is likely to break the weekly high. Okay, this resistance probably will create a pattern here. Okay, we'll already grab the liquidity. So this is what I mentioned when in the live session, that keep in mind guys, this is the weekly candle. You see, this is a full body green candle on US30 on the weekly perspective, and with that full body green, you see there is no wick almost at the top, and this candle in fact overextended from the weekly perspective. And when you see this happens after breaking this weekly high, we could see a return, and that is what happening. We see a return, right? What I think that now if we consider this move and take our Fibonacci level, considering the Fibonacci retracement, we can expect it to retrace at least 38.2% Fibonacci level, which is in fact we can expect a considerable movement to the downside, because it's already far away even from 20 period moving average. Now daily, we have seen a false breakout and the doji. Now daily perspective, you see there is a big move. In fact, it didn't have enough retracement on the daily perspective as well, because if you take your Fibonacci on the daily as well, what we see that the price did not retrace even 38.2% Fibonacci. So there are two levels that we can expect now US30 to come back. It's already overextended. So looking at the 4 hour, we see that there is already a head and shoulder has formed and the price is coming down. What I think that why I'm waiting is now the final commentary is that we could see a doji. Okay. A doji is being formed here, and we'll be waiting for that doji. I think that will happen. Okay, it might create a doji and then could continue to drop. Okay, so during the FOMC, which is highly likely that it may happen. Okay, it may create a doji. So yeah, that's the way it's gonna happen. But please coach, do you think US30 is coming down? It's not now. I think that there will have another spike to the upside, and then we could see that US30 is coming down. Favor NZD USD, what do you see, coach? Yeah, okay, let's look at NZD USD. Okay, so looking at monthly first. See, all those pairs will behave in almost in the same way. If the dollar got stronger, we could see that, let's say, NZD USD is coming down. Okay, if dollar get weaker, we might see some upward movement, but I think that NZD USD, if you look at, let me look at the Fibonacci for this monthly. Okay, weekly, there is a doji. I think NZD USD might go a little bit up to the upside. Okay, during this, as I told you, during the FOMC, we might see, or until the NFP, we might see some movement towards the upside. Looking at daily, we have seen a doji on the daily, which is also bullish. So looks to me that NZD/USD might go up for some time, right? We have seen a consolidation here, a pattern has been formed, so we might see something like that. Probably will come back to this level and then will drop. So from NZD/USD perspective, looks like that NZD is stronger, so that means that you know that USD might get weaker until NFP, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, as I told you that price action is very unpredictable. Okay, so looking at, guys, candles, we see that GBP CAD, we are running on trade on GBP CAD. We've seen a candle has formed on GBP CAD. For me, it's bearish. Okay, Euro GBP might create a reversal, but I don't think so. Do you think US30 is coming? Okay. Hello, sir. Sanvi. Hello. Thank you very much. Pasnath, can you look at Gbpusd, please? Look at it. How to analyze the trade. How to analyze and trade the news. Okay. We've asked a very good question. Okay, guys. So before proceeding further, I just wanna give you a link. If anyone looking for a broker to open an account with, you can use this link to open an account with EverTrade. Okay, so if you use that link to open an account with EverTrade, and you'll get at least 20% or more bonus on your trading account. Yeah, you can start as minimum as with $100 with them. It will really, you know, that you're supporting the Forex Trading Wizard Academy if you use that. So that's the for brokerage. Let's look at now Euro AUD and GBP USD. Let me look at GBP USD. So NZD USD and GBP USD in almost the similar kind. Okay, now GBP USD, guys, see there are couple of dodges. Looks to me GBP USD creating dodges, and as if the dollar get weaker, we might see some upward movement on GBP USD, or we could see false breakout and then continuation to the downside. Now let's look at bigger picture, because we can't know from the smaller picture. Now bigger picture perspective, Barbara, so you see now a US citizen will not be accepted. You can use another brokerage link on the description area if you are US citizen. So there is a link in the description area for the brokerage that accepts US clients. They also have a bonus as soon as you will open with them account and deposit. You will get bonus, almost matching bonus. There is a link in the description area. You can use that. So for GBP USD, what we see that the price on the monthly, after the monthly close, for me it is still higher time frame perspective, it is still bearish. Okay, why? Because if you look at this monthly candle on GBPUSD, it's a giant bearish candle, right? Healthy body and then long wick. Okay, followed by this month's a very weaker response from the buyer. So how do you know? Look at as I told you, that if you look at this candle, the bulls couldn't make a bigger candle. Bibaya Thana, sir, can you tell us about what candles mean trend reversal? Okay, I'll look at both of them, the news and this one. So with that monthly candle, we see as soon as market open, the bulls tried to push a little bit, okay, and then facing this resistance. Now look, if during this NFP, if we see a breakout, we could see some movement to the upside. Otherwise, the long term is bearish. That is why we need to wait for the news, how it is doing. Looking at the daily, on Gbpusd daily, there was a narrow doji. This one also bearish. If you look at this red candle, strong drop followed by daily, this one also narrow. Now, what I think that if price remain below this resistance, we can expect another drop on GBP USD. So based on how the news is releasing, we will know exactly what is likely to happen. Okay guys, so yeah, now let's look at two questions, very important question. Tell us more. So first viewers question, how to analyze and trade the news. Okay, the only way you can analyze the trade and news, as I told you, there is a relationship with the price action with the news announcement, and to understand it you need the clue. Clue means, let's say for example, let's go back to the past. Okay, let's go to the past. Okay, now there is a news on, let's say 27th of October, there was a news, and on the day Euro 11:15 p.m. Euro news released, and also 11:30 p.m. USD news released, right? Now because of this news release, around 24 to 48 hours earlier, this pair will behave in a certain way. Certain way means they will give you a kind of price action that you can predict which way the market will move. And the proof, let me give you the proof. You see that Aussie dollar, if you remember during this live session, we posted analysis on Aussie dollar. This is the trade buy signal. You can see according to the rules about trend following strategy, and look at this movement happen, and next day there was a news announcement. Now to understand it, we have, as I told you, that we have developed a strategy that will tell you exactly how this news will be impacting this price action. And to do that, you need to have that understanding, and that's the clue that you need. Okay, so there is no other way. I don't think that you will be able to understand, in fact, how the news will impact the price action, because in fact there is no specific, because when the news is released, as I told you, it's gone. It's a dead candle. Because the big boys, they already know what will be the result of the news well before, and they place what they need to place. So from that way, I understand that how the market will move. In most cases, it becomes right. If anyone knows any other way, let me know in the chat. I want to know it. If you know any other way that can you understand the fundamental to help you in your trading. Everything is BS, I can guarantee. So this is one answer. The other one is BYSM, sir, can you tell us about what candles mean trend reverse? Okay, trend reversal you can't understand from a candle. Okay, to understand trend reversal you need a pattern. Reversal is a pattern. Look at this one here. You see, every reversal has a pattern. Every reversal has a pattern. So normally the trend reverse in certain way. Firstly, there is one common way of trend reversal is like this: a big move, a strong move, breakout, and then immediately come back, slow retracement, drop. There's one way. Another way is traditional way, double top in an important area, or a head and shoulder, or consolidation like that, and then drop. Okay, so these are the ways that you can understand trend reversal. Normally when you see a trend reversal you should see a pattern, whatever the pattern, and then break out from this pattern, either downside or upside, retest of that pattern, and again rejection, and then you can say the trend reverse. Again, I'm repeating, you should see a pattern, let's say a double top, drop, breakout from the double top, go back again, test this support as resistance, and again rejection, and that can mean the trend reverse. Okay, so candle will not tell you trend reversal, you need a structure. Euro CHF, please. Okay, just a gold, come Euro USD analysis. Hi sir, I want to have 5 items in my watch list. The problem is many pairs behave similar. When US dollar gets stronger they go down. Yeah, what are top 5 items you suggest to have in watch list? Okay, very good question. Yeah, that's that is what it is. Like when one US dollar let get stronger, all the pairs will behave in the same way. Okay, that is how the market moves, and you can't avoid this fact. So for recommending pair, it depends. Everyone has a different way of trading, but if you tell me top 5, I will say that gold, GBP JPY, GBP USD, euro dollar, not euro GBP, euro dollar. So how many? Gold, GBP USD, GBP JPY, euro dollar, dollar yen. Okay, and dollar CAD could be a good pair. All are USD pairs, but if you wanna, as I told you, that they behave in the same way. So if you wanna, that keep a variation, then maybe let's say US oil could be a variation. Okay. Dollar yen sometimes behave differently, could be a variation. Yeah, Aussie dollar, CAD, JPY. There's a lot of pairs. Okay, so let me look at now. We see that there is a news coming up. So the news today, okay, already gone, isn't it? Let me go back to the news calendar. Okay, so 5 a.m. FOMC coming, and before FOMC, yeah, we need to in fact close trades because the pairs become extremely volatile. Okay, so let me look at NASDAQ 100, NAS100. We see that, okay, there was, as I told you, that there was a strong drop creating a double top on NAS100, and then what we have seen that the price after this drop consolidated. What I'm expecting for NAS100 to go up and test this 20 EMA, this zone, and then to have a rejection. So we need a false breakout. That is likely to happen during this news release. There will be a push up, okay, and I think that it is highly likely that this price will go up and will test this zone, and then we could potentially see a move. There is a high probability that it will do that. Okay, so yeah, if you look at the daily, the previous day's candle already has a false breakout in it, so it has volume in it, it has liquidity. We can expect the price to drop in this direction on this one as well. See, this is the hourly chart. There's a strong drop and then consolidation. I think that it might do something like that, okay, and from that level we could see a strong drop, okay. So we need to wait for a proper entry point, and then we can consider going short on these pairs. Okay, so the ADP data come out to be positive. Why gold price is not react to that news? That's the thing that I was discussing early today, is that because FOMC coming is very important. FOMC is really important news, and traders really care about FOMC. So that is why after the FOMC we'll see what happened, and the NFP coming. So the real movement will happen in NFP, guys. Huge NFP week is really important. So as I told you, that if you wanna trade with NFP with me and also learn our strategy to have this trading tool with you, like in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, then you can find a link in the description area. You can visit the website. I'll tell you to join Forex Trading Wizard Academy to learn our strategy and also trade with us. If you want to access all those indicators that we use in our trading, and also all the tools that we have, you can join the lifetime access to have everything. So with that said, let's look at gold again. Go back to the gold. So we see, as I mentioned, that gold also moving in a sideways. If you look at the 1 hour chart, the price is a little bit bullish, but it's not that much impressively, you know, I'm moving in one direction. Okay, this is the daily. You see the price tested this daily 20 period moving average, and then now going back and forth, up and down. So what I think that this price will, from this level, either it will drop, okay, or it will blow out. Highly likely that high probability that will drop, because long-term trend is bearish, okay. Always long-term trend is respected. You see that if you look at this picture, what you see, big trend, right? The only thing could happen is that some spike, okay. So this spike is in fact very important. This spike can give us a benchmark where we should place our stop loss, from what level we should be buying or selling. So it's very important that we have that spike. That spike in fact bring a lot of volume in the market. Simon asks, oh, why sir, please, hi sir, please answer my question. What's your question, Simon? Where is your question? I don't see any question there. Simon, where is your question? Okay. How long did it take you to become profitable professional trader? Very good. Kumbalini, how long? Okay. It took me almost 2.5 years, okay, to become, let's say, a break-even trader. And almost after that, it took me almost 1 more year to become consistently profitable. See, the day I stopped caring about too much about, the trades, that day I became profitable. It doesn't mean that you should be taking a big risk. See, there was a time when I started, I used to, when the first time I started, I think it's happened to everyone, that's fine. So opening a trade, looking at it multiple times, praying for it to go in the direction. When it is not going in the direction, then, that feeling sad. But there has been a time when in fact I never risk more than 1% after getting a lot of, a lot of lessons after learning. And when it became a second nature, understanding the risk management, understanding the risk, I'm not worried about trading. What I do, I keep decent risk to reward, high probability trade, and that's it. Manage the risk, let the market do its job, and that is trading, and focus on something else. So that's how you can in fact create a big trading career. Okay, trading is freedom. As I told you, trading is freedom, trust me. It's like you will be just gain freedom and live a life that you want to live. But to do that, you need to overcome something. That you need to do is having full control over your emotion. I know that it's not that much easy, but you can do it. You need to give yourself some time. Don't quit. See, can anybody write on the chat what is the secret of being successful in trading or in anything? Let me see how many of you come up with the same question. What is the secret? Is hard work? Is technique? What it is? Let me know in the chat. So in the meantime, okay, Simon asked, my question is, I want to subscribe for a month on your channel, at least for a month for a trial before I subscribe for a lifetime. Okay, Simon, absolutely. You're welcome. No problems at all. You're welcome. No problem. Okay, but what I say is lifetime is because, see, subscribing for 1 month, you can do that. But the huge potential you will be missing, the indicator, that lifetime access indicator, strategies that is needed for your development. Okay, the trade alert is sent for everyone, but it's something just to teach you how to trade. But you need to learn trade by yourself. You can't rely on signals to create a trading career. It's a short term, just to support you in your education. Okay, so that you can learn. Look, from the signals, yeah, you can short term, you can go ahead, but for long term you have to learn that trading by yourself. And that is the key points, that when you go to the lifetime, you can have that freedom for you. Okay, so trial for, let's say, yeah, that's good. Patience, yeah, patience. and discipline. Okay, very good. Yeah, everyone come up with an answer. What's the secret of being successful in anything? I'm not telling about trading, I'm telling about in general, in everything. Let's say you want to do something, you want to be successful in it. What is the secret behind of being successful? See, I'll tell you at the end, and that will give you. Is that talent? Is that, you know, that what is it? Simon. Okay, so the answer is this. Okay, look, secret of being successful in anything, there is only one secret part, is, see, most of them coming up with some answer, very good answers, but trust me, the only secret, one of you have answered this, is not quitting. You see, we are missing the real thing. In anything. Okay, this is the biggest, this is the only secret. Trust me, you don't need anything else. So that you might say, okay, then so easy, not quitting. It's not easy. You see that you need an enormous willpower to stick to something until you become successful. So you might say, okay, I don't need anything, and only, yeah, you don't need anything else. The only thing you need is not quitting. So what will happen not quitting? Not quitting means you are doing the thing that you want, right? And once you do, it will become your second nature. There is a saying that if you hang out long enough in a barber shop, you will have a haircut. Okay, if you go to a barber shop and you saw that 100 people before you, right? So what you need to do is just hang with them. Okay, until evening. You got in the morning, until evening you saw that you haven't got the haircut. The shopkeeper closed his shop, stay there overnight, and then morning he will cut you. He will open the shop, and then you say, okay, this man whole night sleeping, outside the shop just for hair. I need to cut his hair now, and that is the secret. Okay, so if you hang out in a barber shop for long enough, you will have a haircut, and that is the secret. Okay, you don't need anything else, just don't quit anything in life. See if you get, this is the hardest part. And if in my personal experience, and also I have people seen around me every day, most people can't stay in a one task for a long time. It's because it needs focus, it needs a huge willpower. Okay, so if you can stay not quitting, you don't need discipline, you don't need patience, you don't need anything else. Just don't quit, see what happens. Okay, there will be a time when you feel like quitting. Oh my god, I can't do anymore, I need to quit. Can you stop that quitting? That will be enough. That's it, you are done. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, I see many of you came up with a very good answers. So what will happen is, if you don't quit, all those things will come. All these things will come with that. There is only one secret, is not quitting. Favoraj, how old are you? There's a lot of question. Okay, so let's move on. Okay guys, so look at the dollar yen. Looks like that GJ is falling from the sky. Looks like that it has broken this level of support with this doji. Okay, this is the 4-hour candle, which is a doji, and from that doji we have seen the price started to drop. Chad, no, unfortunately there is no trial period, because everything we display in this live session, and because the strategy, once you access the strategy, the tools with you, right? So it's not possible to give as a trial, because the strategy, once you watch the video that explain the strategy, you get the information, right? It's not let's say a software tool that I can give expiry date and after trial it will expire. It's an information. So information cannot be trialed, right? If I tell you why this candle formed here and in what situation you should trade, you got that information, right? So that is why for lifetime you need to be there. And you saw that there is a lot of things. Simon asked, Coach, can you please share your WhatsApp number? Yeah, sure. My WhatsApp number, let me share with you. Yep, sure. 6144952972. This is my WhatsApp number. Okay, so NZD can Usdjpy. Okay, you see that NZD getting gold having some now downward move. So this candle, gold candle, is closing after 2-3 minutes. Just looking at all those pairs. See, the price is purely sideways. I really this happens during the NFP, okay, because you see USD CAD is moving purely in a sideways, okay, merging in into one point. This is what I mentioned yesterday. And so what it will do, it will go up and down, and then will blow out during the NFP. Okay. So let's look at DXY to see in fact which way the market is heading. So we see that DXY also moving in a sideways. In fact, it's very unpredictable price action until we see the clear breakout during the NFP, and then we'll see in fact which way the market is heading. Okay guys, that hopefully that you are enjoying. Let me look at US30 again. We see some drop on US30, okay, after this false breakout bearish candle from this resistance. We have seen some movement. I think that we could see some drop as expected after this reversal correction. Now we see a drop. I think that it should come back down here. So that means that the market will move in an usual way, which way it should be heading. Okay, like Euro GBP moving in the direction. So yeah, I think that most of the pairs moving in a predictable way. So is it priced at USD or not AUD? It's USD chart. Yeah, strong will. Thank you very much. Okay, so guys, it's 1 a.m. Let me look at all the pairs to see in fact which way the market is heading. And for those didn't like this stream, give a big thumbs up, please smash the like button. And also you know that I do live stream now twice. One is 3:30 p.m. Sydney, another one is 11:30 p.m. this one. So if you you can Google your time, it's before London session starts, just as a preparatory. So if you time zone support, you can join that too. Okay, so let me look at all those. So we see that CAD JPY, in fact after the monthly close we see some move downward. I think that CAD JPY after the monthly close we see some drop, and I think it will come back to this level of support, or even it could break this low, monthly low, weekly candle, and then could go up again. So for CAD JPY, looks like the JPY is getting stronger. On the weekly, it created a dodgy series of lower high. So that means that CAD JPY can give us possible drop. Okay, there is a possibility for further drop. Daily, after the daily doji, we have seen some drop crossing this 20 period moving average. There is quite a few dojis, so this look like a consolidation and reversal. So CAD JPY, I think that it will come back at least to this neckline of this zone. So there is a resistance turning support. Intraday, after the doji, we have seen a movement to the downside on CAD JPY. So this is a bearish price action, guys, on CAD JPY. After closing of this candle, if I find an entry, I will be shorting CAD JPY. It's a good price action for short, but we need to see a proper entry point. You see, this is a from the zone a drop correction. So it is basically dropping in this way. So JPY getting stronger. So with that said, probably GBP JPY doing the same way, but look like that CAD JPY is a little bit of weaker than GBP JPY. I think that the price will come back to this level here. This is the month, this is the previous resistance zone here, which is turning here as support. I think it will come back down here probably, or at least we can say that it will create a higher low here, okay, with this long wick candle, and then we might find some reversals. So with that said, after we get the suitable entry, we can short CAD JPY. I think it will come back down. Okay, that says Fed is expected to rise rates to 75 BPS. Okay, let's see what happened. Yeah, that's what I was telling, that when Fed increases or decreases something, that really impact the pricing. So once the news will be released, we'll see in fact how it is impacting, and based on that we can see the price action. Or just, if everything is done with passion, sooner or later it will be achieved. Thank you, sir. Yeah, absolutely, no doubt about it. Everything is done passion, don't quit, it will happen. Okay, so CAD JPY, we see a head and shoulder here as well. We see a head and shoulder has formed on CAD JPY and then has broken down. So there is a good probability for coming down. Okay, just looking at which one has better perspective. Walker asked, can you look at GBP and ZD We look at GBP and ZD. No, GBP and ZD not for buy. Looking at the monthly, weekly, daily. So GBP and ZD thinking to buy, but I think that to buy we need a clear solid reversal, because the price already has created a strong move, correction, a strong move. Even it is possible for drop further, but the price is in a support level. See, this is the support like that. So there is a probability for reversal, but we need to see a clear reversal for shorting GBP and ZD. I think that the price action is still bearish. Okay, and yeah, price action is still bearish. I don't see any possibility for buying now. Tiffany has asked for US oil. We see that US oil in fact created, after this one didn't go up, it create a bearish candle here. So let's see, it's still for me looks like that the bulls didn't get enough strength, but the price action is still bullish. It could come back to test the 20 period moving average on the daily and then could go up, but let's see what happened. Okay, we look at the hourly chart, 1 hour candle. So on the 1 hour chart, it has created a bearish price action on the 1 hour chart. So let's see what happened. Okay, if it goes up for a spike, we might close our trade on US oil. I think that it might come for a deeper retracement to this level in the daily 20 period moving average. Let's see what happened. So for gold, we see some drop from 20 period moving average. So it is respecting the daily 20 period moving average, trying to come down, created a doji. Okay, so what I think that for gold is, you see back to back 2 rejections. Okay, so after coming back down again, we could see an uprise. So as I told you that after the FOMC, even it could create a head and shoulder and then could drop like that. Okay, so that is why until we see a clear structure is formed, it is really difficult to understand. It could do something like this, even a head and shoulder here and then coming back down. So when you see the clear structure is formed like that, okay, then we can sell. If dollar gets stronger, then gold will drop. Long term dollar is strong, so which is likely to happen, which may happen. Okay, so we are expecting with that. Let's see what happens, guys. In the meantime, as I told you that if I see clear price action on dollar, definitely I will be trading, and also I'll send this alert to our students. This gold, if we see clear price action before FOMC or after FOMC, I will be sending this trade to our students. So if you want to learn our strategies and also trade with me in Forex Trading Wizard Academy, gold and other instruments, then you can find a link in the description area. You can visit the website. You can join us to see potential opportunity here. So with that said, I'm almost at the end of this session. I sincerely believe that, guys, if you guys enjoyed this live session, if you want to participate in this live session every day, you can subscribe to the channel and also press that bell button. Okay, so I had a request from USD CHF. Let's look at USD CHF before wrapping up. Okay, so as you can see that dollar getting a little bit of stronger due to some news on volatility. Go to the daily. From this zone we see some movement, guys. Let's see what happened after the news. We see series of higher low on USD CHF, and also it is creating a series of lower high, so it's merging in one point, and from here we could see breakout. Okay. If it breaks out, that means dollar getting stronger, so we'll be buying dollar. All right, so we might close all our running trade with whatever profit or loss, and we'll open again after the FOMC. Let's see what happened, and then we'll look at next what is likely to happen. So Tiffany, update on USD ZAR. Yeah, we'll look at USD ZAR. I'll be updating on the private Telegram channel all the trades that we are running, and I'll see what happened. I need to analyze all the trade again to see which way the market might be heading, and then I'll keep our group updated what should we do. So with that said, guys, I'm gonna end this session. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow, both in before London session and during this New York session. Make sure you stick, and also make sure you subscribe, press that bell button. With that said, thank you very much. I'll see you soon.